What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 3 of Just Joking, or whatever the heck we're going to name this thing. I'd like to shout out Blue Couch Studios for having us, letting us record a podcast in here. It's pretty great. And today we got another comedian, local comedian. He hosts The Cellar Dweller. He's on the road every weekend. An inspiration, a father to many. And that's all I got for that. So we got Cepeda Cheeks in the building. What's up, my friend? The crowd goes crazy. Make us laugh.
Hello. Thank you for having me. Oh man, thank you for having me. Man.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Nothing much, man. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a little pissed off, bro. Traffic had me heated on the way here, bro.
Traffic? Where at?
On BA, right off the
right
off the highway.
Oh yeah.
You ever be late to somewhere and then hit traffic?
At that point, I just embrace it. I'd slow down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already late, so I might as well.
I don't, bro.
Chill out.
I had the angriest Snapchat story I've ever posted in my life, cussing, screaming.
Just road raging.
Road raging big time. There's nobody even in front of me, bro. I had to get around everybody. And
Just mad at oxygen.
yeah, truthfully.
Be like that some days.
Mad at the air.
It be like that some days.
It do, bro. So you like probably the coolest, calmest guy we had on the podcast so far.
Yeah, man. I'm just.
Where you get the composure from? You know, I see it on stage.
I used to be a hothead, I think, and then I just didn't like. You know, I used to be real. It comes out, you know, but I'm getting older. I think that's what it is. I'm 26 now. I think my frontal lobe cortex thing just finished developing.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like, hey man, slow down. I was like, you're right. So.
Dude, this thing is right in my face, bro. Do you see this shit? I'm trying to look over at you, and this thing's like blocking half of everything, bro. Hold on, maybe I can raise up. All right, this is what I get for being late to my own podcast.
Hey, all the stars show up late, fashionably late.
Yeah, fashionably. I like the all blackout. You know, kind of remind me of that little Marcus Saputo look, kind of.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, this is definitely my weekend chill. Cause after this, I'm going to take another nap.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch some. I watched The Last of Us earlier, and I brought me to tears.
No kidding.
You seen? Have you watched it?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
I played the game.
You played
on
the game?
iPhone. Yeah.
Remember the black kid and his teenage. I mean, not the teenage black guy and like his younger brother.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't. Oh, I can't.
I don't know his name.
Dang, what was his name? Now I forgot too. But remember, his little brother was deaf.
Yeah.
But and you remember what happened to them in the game?
Hardly, but we don't kind of. Yeah.
Basically, he had to pop him. Like he got turned into a zombie.
Okay.
And he had to pop his brother.
There we go.
And then like he was like, oh my god. And then, you know,
He's like, oh my god.
And then he, you know.
It took himself out too?
Yeah, man. That bummed me. Like, that whole scene, it bummed me out so much. I had to watch, like, Adventure Time to lift my spirits back up. I had to watch something positive or something.
Regular show?
Yeah, I watched the episode where they had to get dates or they had to pay for the other girl's dates.
Oh, yeah?
And they showed up with some swole dudes. Like, you got to pay for our dates, too. He's like, what the? Mordecai was a dog. He was a simp, bro.
I should have watched more of that show. I never watched much.
Oh, that's a 10 out of 10 show.
Yeah.
Man. That is.
When that came out, I was still watching like Wow Wow Wubsy and then like Dora the Explorer.
How old are you?
20 flat.
20 flat. Damn, yeah, you are a little younger than me.
Yeah, I'm a little youngin', dude.
Yeah, so I guess that would be I never watched Wow Wow Wubsy.
Oh, that's the stupidest show.
That's a little yellow bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, but it wasn't. It was okay.
I think I matured slowly, bro. I was probably like 10 or 11, and I still was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch some Wow Wow Wubsy and just sit here and listen to them make noises.
I feel you. Honestly, yeah, that's all it was. He's like, wow. I'll be like,
yeah, every
right,
scene.
bro.
Every scene, bro.
I remember one
different.
episode had like Beyonce on it.
Uh-huh.
And I remember, like, you know, everybody just loves Beyonce. Like, I'm watching the show now because Beyonce. I was like, okay.
Beyonce comes on stage. Wow.
Beyonce's here. That's the type of bag I'm trying to get. Like,
that's kind. What do you mean?
Like, cause I'm in school for writing now, but when I get my degree and stuff, if I could get like a TV show, the kids' TV show market, you can make so much money.
Oh yeah.
Off of just like marketing, like just cartoons and stuff. You get like a Coco Melon, bro. It's crack to these kids.
Dude, that's insane.
Coco
The
Melon
bag on Coco Melon is got to be in like the billions.
huge.
Yeah.
And then like they went from just YouTube and now they got go to Walmart, they got like $50 giant Coco Melon whatever toys.
Like little stuffed animals and stuff.
Yeah. And then, you know, of course like parties and like them little decorations. They're making millions to billions.
Bro, they had like, to be fair, they had PewDiePie almost marketing Coco Melon a tad bit. For the longest.
They probably threw him a bag and he was like,
his intro was Coco Melon intro. So they probably did throw him a bag.
listen, it's a lot of money in this promotion. Listen, it's a new world we're living in. This 2023.
I ain't ready, bro.
I'm not either, but we got to get ready.
Dude, I just sent an email to my teacher using ChatGB.
I've been
AI.
using that too.
Bro, she literally excused me for the rest of the school year. Said just turn in your assignments on time because that's how good the email was.
Yeah, I did that to make a title, a caption for like this thing I was putting on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And I was just like, ChatGPT, give me a good fucking title.
You can put in the stupidest shit. I need email. I was late. I don't want to go back to class. And then they'll be like, dear professor, I very apologize for my actions.
Actually, I missed a meeting the other day. And then I said, hey, man, ChatGPT, give me a apology email. And you're like, oh, I was like, damn. And it was like, hey, it's no problem, man. You're good. And I was like, oh, my God.
Dude, they don't even know
these
they're
robots
talking
about to
bots.
take over, bro.
They are.
That's why I tell people, that online dating and stuff, can't do it. AI's getting too good. They making AI people now. They got
AI interviews.
I'll be damned. I fall in love on the internet. Turns out it's a robot.
You got catfished by a computer.
By a computer. At this point, I got to marry the Mac.
What's worse though, getting catfished by a computer or getting catfished by like some dude that you thought was a woman?
Definitely like some dude.
You think so? That hurt more.
Like as a computer,
there's no closure with the computer, bro. They cold, bro.
They didn't mean it personally though. You know, like there's no feelings.
That's a good point. They didn't mean it personally at all. They was
just engineered. Somebody made that AI. You know.
Yeah, that person.
The person doing it. He took time out of his day to like waste my time.
Multiple days.
Multiple days or weeks.
God. Yeah, I'd still rather get catfished by a computer than a dude, bro. I can't lie. One time my buddy got catfished. Now this story, I don't know how it's gonna end, but he told me he got catfished on Tinder, right? And all this girl's pictures were all from the neck up. He's not the brightest guy in the world, so he wasn't thinking ahead. He was just excited, like, "Ooh, the girl's about to come over. She's gonna take me somewhere to get food." The girl pulls up, and she's in like a van, and he said that she's like 300-400 pounds. My buddy's like 5'8", 130, so it's not his type.
He still took it down.
It sounded like it, bro, because he invited her in. There was he didn't want to admit, but yeah,
everything leading up to that, we knew. First of all, we all know the neck up picture's a dead giveaway. But when she offered to take him out, that sold it all.
Yeah,
she pulled up in a van.
Yeah,
I don't know no slim girl putting up in a van.
No,
I mean, I like me a big girl. I'd have been like, oh yes, just what I thought it was gonna be.
I don't, bro. I'm not a big fan of the big girls.
I love women of all shapes and sizes, man. It's because you wait till you turn.
I'm not trying to close my market. I'm not trying to cut my market in half. That's a bad That's a bad business decision. Yeah, but I will say that, like,
we love big girls.
I ain't into it too much.
I love them Lane Bryant wearing ladies. I love them.
The XLs.
You wait till you get a little older. You're gonna be like, actually. That's because you're young and all this TV done put in your head.
No cap.
That the big girls are where it's at too. I love women of all shapes.
I believe it. I believe it. I ain't really, I've had like the platter. I could have, tried it, tasted it, but no, I was like, no, I'm good. Lord. I'm picky, bro. I'm picky a little bit. Yeah.
Hey man, I mean, like what you like. I ain't gonna never tell you like this now.
Yeah.
Start dating big girls tonight.
Fucking do it.
I'll never tell you that. But I say, hey man,
my fans will be on your YouTube.
Exactly. But just I feel like sometimes you gotta unpack what people put in you and just like what you like. You
gotta really dive in and think, are these my original thoughts?
Exactly. Like, or is this just what society's telling me to think?
That's
like,
a good point.
You watch TV, you watch the media, of course they tell you all the time, don't be big. But like, what's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Like, personally, like, she look good to me. If she look good to me.
Yeah, if she look good to you, then there's nothing wrong with it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that.
They can't be like, oh, it's unhealthy. It's unhealthy to be real skinny sometimes too, but some people still are.
Definitely. I'm unhealthy and I'm skinny because there's a lot of food I do not eat, a lot of vitamins I don't get, a lot of minerals I don't get.
Exactly. people be getting crossfaded. That's not healthy for you.
No, it ain't,
Just
bro.
destroying your body and your brain. But that's okay. But
I'll tell you what is healthy, bro. Some good old hallucinogens. They healthy for you.
hallucinogens. I've never tried a hallucinogen.
That helps you unpack what's been put in your brain quick and like over a night span.
I like to unpack at my own pace. I think I don't like to. I heard somebody say, "Yeah, man, if you're in a bad spot in life, you're gonna." I was like, I don't. Some stuff I like to keep.
Yeah.
Some stuff you gotta keep. Some stuff you gotta keep closed.
Yeah.
I understand people are like, we gotta be transparent. But no, we don't have to be that transparent. Some stuff I'm like, you can keep that inside.
Keep that to yourself.
You have to.
I'm bad at that. I feel like I'm a little too transparent when I get into a good conversation flow.
I feel that.
I'll start throwing out things that they don't even care or need to know.
I do the same, but at the same, there's certain things I just mark as like, you know, how, like go in your email, you mark stuff as important. I flag certain things. Like, don't ever tell anybody.
I have a few of those.
this.
I have a few of those.
Yeah, and it's not even like, it's just like personal stuff. I'm like, they don't need, unless it's like, only people need to know is maybe like my wife one day, maybe my therapist, that stripper that one time. I was real drunk though.
Oh,
but
yeah. There's a couple shots of the Hennessy. What do you drink, actually?
I don't drink Hennessy no more, man.
Did you used to?
When I was younger, I did, and now I'm like,
And then you unpacked it and you're like, I don't even like this.
no,
drink.
I like it, but
Oh.
it just turns me to a different man that I don't want to be. You know,
Oh, is that part of like the?
it's like a celebration liquor. I don't think you should. I don't want some people to drink Hennessy like on March 4th. You know, so like, no, like for holidays, like celebrations. You know, yeah. But like, if we just chilling, hey bro, let's go get a bottle of Henny. No,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
So hey, bro, hop on the game. It's Tuesday night.
Yeah,
get
let's
some
hop on the
Henny.
game, take a shot. I do like I have done that where like I just chill at the crib. I pour myself a little drink, but Henny's not a drink that you chill at the crib. You drink with a fine whiskey, you know. I give me some Deserono. I like some Deserono.
Okay.
I like tequila too. Tequila's like my party liquor. I'm a tequila drinker, and then I love like some. If I'm like cheap, you know, trying to save some, I drink some Jack. But I like some whiskey. I like whiskey. I like bourbon though. I like. Hennessy.
You like all the liquors.
I don't like vodka. Not
Oh
a vodka
yeah,
guy.
no. Clear liquor, I'm not a
Vodka.
big fan of. I drink mostly. I stick to beer because, like you said, you want to unpack at your own pace.
Yeah.
With beer, bro, I'm on pace. If I'm feeling good, I can stop.
Yeah, true. So like with beer, the thing with beer is just like it's so fattening. But at the same time,
Yeah. It is.
I like a
That's a good point.
yeah, like a Modelo or like a Corona. I sit up, chill, and just sip on those. Like if we watching a game, we chilling, talking. Those are the best. But like if I'm just like, hey, we trying to turn up, like trying to get drunk.
Oh, then yeah.
I'm stay away from beer. Now I keep a beer to keep my drunk steady. That's like my cruise control.
Oh, I feel you. Yeah,
Yeah.
you already got the 3 shots going 100, and then the cruise control with the beer
Just keeps it going.
I feel you, bro.
And then after that, like, yeah, I don't want to get faded no more. Like I used to be, let's get faded, guys. We trying to throw up tonight.
Oh yeah.
Nah, not anymore.
Hell, I still want to do that though, low key.
Well, that's because yeah, you should.
Trying to throw up my whole day's work of eating. Trying to throw it all up. It's
You
fun.
at that point where you should do that. But shoot, me, I like that food I ate earlier. I don't want to throw it up.
You need those. I want that.
I need those nutrients.
Yeah, I probably need them as well.
Nah, man,
No, that beer be fattening me up a little bit. You don't see it, bro. I'm that skinny fat, low key.
Yeah,
I grab my stomach. I got I'm probably like 15% body fat, which is still kind of low, but
that's kind of low. Yeah,
maybe it's 20. Maybe I'm capping. I'm probably capping. I'm capping.
I did this
maybe it's
bod
25.
pod thing.
15.
And they like measured mine, and then it basically told me like, "Yeah, bro, you're fucking obese." I was like, "Wait a minute, dude." I was like, "I'm not that damn big, bro." Like,
I need a second opinion. Hold on.
like I feel I could run, you know, in a mile right now. I'm not freaking fatty or nothing.
Hold on.
The machine's like, "No, well, actually," I'm like, "Shut up." Who made this machine? I bet no fat people were behind it.
Yeah, they weren't making this machine.
Of course they wouldn't.
There was a guy who was at like 6 trying to get down to 5% body fat. Like, oh, I need to really measure the 0.1%.
If he skipped breakfast one time, he'll die.
Yeah.
If he skips breakfast, he'll die by lunch.
Dude, if he gets a paper cut anywhere on his body, he's bleeding out. Yeah.
He has no antibodies in his body.
Oh, bro.
5% body fat.
He's
When fall comes, he's gonna freeze to death. Like,
he's done for.
he has no iron.
That's the guy who uses the Sun and Ski Sports here in Tulsa.
Really?
Yeah, that's the guy who goes in and actually buys those big, heavy winter jackets that nobody else wears.
I can't people, I understand pushing your body to.
Uh-huh.
If you're not a professional athlete, I don't understand the point of, like, I go to the gym, I work out, but like those people that are like these extreme diets, I'm like, you are a tax advisor. Why are you trying to? What do you need to destroy your body like this for?
You're a tax advisor, bro. You can eat a cupcake every other week.
People do this. You can, bro. It's your money.
I think it's like a mental challenge. They want to. They're bored with what's physically going on, so they want to challenge themselves in the mind.
Which that's sick. I respect that a lot. I blame anime and like
Yeah.
honestly, I think these new generation of nerds are gonna be the swollest nerds
Casual. Let me sit up.
ever. Like,
Say the swollest nerds ever?
yes, because they're so inspired by like these anime characters that are jacked. They're like, well, I want to get jacked too.
Yeah.
And that's why like you see these nerd dudes that are like huge now. Can't bully them no more.
No, you
They'll
can't.
beat the dog shit out of you.
Well, I do like those videos online though, where like before they try to beat dog shit at you, they're doing like a move to power up, getting that mindset. That shit's hilarious.
Yeah, that is. I think that's. It is funny when they just sit there like charging it up.
Yeah, they're charging. Like,
And
what are
then-
you charging up, bro?
Oh, what are we gonna do, guys? I mean, like, run.
He said like run, get out of
See, in
there.
America, that's like I'm loading it up, putting the clip in, about the bus. Like, no, bro, I'm out of there by the time. That happened on The Last of Us when I was watching it. She was like, "I finally got y'all," and like some zombie came up, and when, oh no, like could have been popped them. What are you doing?
Dude, every show, every movie, they always have that. Oh, I finally got the enemy right in sight. You're like, I'm about to take care of this, and then something crazy happens, and it's like, oh, now we're back to square one. They escaped.
See, that's
Always that same crap.
I love that though, cause like
Mhm.
the movie be boring if the person achieved it like fast.
That's true.
You'd be like, what did I just pay for? I want to see somebody. When I see a hero, I don't want a hero clean after the job is done. I want to see black eyes, bruises. I want to see a hero near death
Fair
after they
enough.
got the job
But I
done.
want to see.
That means he put it all on the line.
I want to see a 30-minute movie where there's no hiccups. He's just
He
on
just-
the highway, just going in between cars, gets out, bop, 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 inside. He's like, all right, you're done. It gets over with. And then movie's over. They got it.
I don't want to see that at all. I don't want to see that ever.
No, that's a horrible movie design.
And then that's what these new MCU movies be. They just have dialogue, these snarky. Oh man, like I don't know.
Have you seen Mr. Sandcastle or what's it called? Mr. Sand Snake. What's that? The Rock's in. He's The Rock's a superhero and he's from like Egypt.
Black Adam?
Black Adam. That's what it was. Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I heard it was doo doo. So
Yeah, it was.
I don't watch.
I saw bits and pieces. It didn't look very good.
I can't. The Rock is just
Dude, I can tell you the plot in like 3 seconds.
yeah. he's-
Ancient god rises. Heroes you didn't know exist come to stop the god. That's it. And
Yeah.
then you see, and then they fight.
It's well, The Rock is just like he doesn't have any like. I love The Rock.
Yeah.
Love The Rock as a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
And as an actor, it's just kind of like the same movie every
just-
time.
Yeah. His skill set is just being big and
Yeah.
intimidating.
Well, that's Black Adam. So I mean, but at the
fair.
same time, it's not his fault. What is? It's like he's not gonna put up like a Oscar award-winning
No.
performance.
No.
But when it comes to being a swole person, you don't get much swoller than him.
He sells tickets though.
He does put butts in seats.
He does.
So
Him and Kevin Hart, they were a dynamic duo for like the 17 Jumanjis they made in 3 years. Just found out you was a sergeant, bro.
yeah, man. Yeah,
That's pretty badass.
yeah. It was cool. It was cool. Stressful.
You was telling me you was making everybody and their mama do push-ups.
Nah, I wouldn't do it. I made like a
playing.
couple people, and only like on some like I'm on my last straw type stuff. I wasn't that type. Like, whenever I was coming up, people be just OD like get down because I want you to. And I'd
Yeah.
be like, come on now.
Like just the power thing.
Yeah, it's very. That's why. Yeah, anybody that in any job though, you ever see a manager at like McDonald's and they just losing it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like it's just like that in any job. You give somebody authority over anybody. Some people can handle it. Some people just lose their minds.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be very good with authority. My jokes are a little too far sometimes. I say some crazy shit.
I mean, people in Army jokes go too far, and then sometimes people laugh. Sometimes you do it. They're spending the rest of your day doing push-ups or
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
crawling on the floor or
Or you're cleaning the toilet, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's worth it. Like,
Where'd you get deployed to?
well, I never went to like no more with combat, but I went
Okay,
to
word.
Germany. I went to Poland. Well, I went to Poland and Germany for like 6 months. Poland, 3 months Germany. Then I went to Poland again, and then Korea.
So are they like putting you up in like a hotel, or are you staying at a
No,
base?
not at all. No, we're
Okay.
staying in like. Well, when I was in Poland, they had like these little living. It's not like a tent, but like a. It's like a blocked off thing with like we had like bunk beds and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then when I was in Korea, we had like rooms, like barracks rooms and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's a lot better time in Korea. Wait, what the? Hold on.
Some attack. Oh man, I was about to say someone attacking you.
That motherfucker been in there for a long. I've had this hat for a long time, bro.
You never knew it was there.
No.
You never took it out.
That's crazy.
Man,
I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't be in the military, bro. I would not wear enough.
I feel you.
If I can't feel cardboard against my head, imagine trying to drive with the night vision goggles.
Yeah, that's. It was generally like I was blind. I was. Just,
Where are you driving at? Like, are you?
It was like this trail in like Germany, and so we were driving at night, and
Is it through like the woods or?
yeah, it's like through the woods
Okay.
and stuff, and I was trying to like you had a little mount, so you put it on your head, and you're driving, but like. I really can't see anything. Like I also have astigmatism, like in general. I can't see during the day, and so then I can't see at night, and then I can't see with these goggles on my head.
I bet.
Now I'm just like, what's going on? Like, and then because I wasn't supposed to drive, it's supposed to be another dude that was driving, but he got too scared. He's like, man, which at first I was like, man, you being a bitch, and then I went and I was like, I can fully understand why you were scared because I'm scared.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in the passenger seat though. That I in a cars, I have a problem being not the person driving and let me put it this way. My mom traumatized me with her driving.
I feel that.
So when I'm in the passenger seat and someone else is driving, it is terrifying. I don't get like I used to get what is it called, like the sickness and motion sickness.
Motion
and stuff.
sickness?
Now I'm just like holding on to everything and even if they're driving normal and straight, but they turn their head towards me, I'm like, no, fuck you, fucking look at the road, bro. Like this is ridiculous. It's like I'm on a roller coaster, bro.
If somebody else is driving, I do this thing. I might just go to sleep just to like,
Oh, shit.
and like I wake. If we're alive, bro, I wake up, we straight.
It's the exact opposite of me, bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
I let God handle it, man. I'm like, all right, well, me sitting in the back, what I'm gonna do? What can I contribute to it? So if I'm in the back, I'm already. If he driving rough, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go to sleep. If he hit something, he hit something. Me being awake wouldn't have stopped it. So
That's true. There's a select few people where I'm comfortable in because I've had a lot of road trips with them, like my grandfather. We took a lot of road trips, so I can sleep in that car. But anybody else, no. I'm stressed out. I'm not like a backseat driver. I won't be like, oh, watch out, or blah, blah, blah. But I'll just be stressed.
if we driving for anything longer than like 2 to 3 hours, if I'm a passenger or in the back, I'm going to sleep. You don't even expect. I might talk to you like 30 minutes, and then I'm going to
out.
sleep.
And don't wake me up, please, for the love of God.
If you waking me up, we wake me to get some food. We finna get some food. We stopping at a gas station, or if you need to ask me something vitally important,
Yeah.
like life or death.
Like, what's your blood type or some shit like
So I'm
that.
like, hey man, police are here, man.
Like, I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm
Hey,
chilling.
officer.
I got
I'm
you.
a veteran, man. Help me out. Get us out this ticket. I just got a speeding ticket the other day.
Did you really?
It was my first ticket ever because I've been using I used to use my military. They just leave me alone. I'm like, yeah, man, sorry. But now now that I'm out, I'm a regular guy now. So
You're
like,
back to being a civilian.
yeah. I tried to get my little veteran card. He was like, I don't give a damn, and he gave me a speeding ticket.
Damn.
It was in Mississippi.
This was your first. Were you doing comedy up there? Or are you seeing family?
No, I was visiting my son. So yeah, I was pushing it because I had been driving for like 8 hours already. So I was just like, I want to be off the highway.
Yeah, you just ready to get. Yeah, I'll tell you a story. One time, I didn't get a ticket for it because I didn't get pulled over. But one time I was with my mom in Norman, and it was Thanksgiving, and things were just getting kind of weird. Some people there I didn't fuck with, and so I was like, all right, Mom, I'm just gonna get out of here. And it's like 2 a.m. She's like, what? I'm like, I can't sleep. I don't like that guy right there. I'm leaving. And I gave her a hug, and I'm driving home at like 100. And that was my old HHR. And when I got back to Tulsa, I didn't realize, but the next day, that's when I fucked up my car just by pushing it so hard. It has like 200,000 miles. You can't push a car that hard.
Yeah, not especially on 200. That's like.
But I can't drive. I shouldn't.
70-year-old woman in a 100-yard dash. It's just like, give it your all. She's gonna tear all the LCLs, ACL, MCL, PCL.
PCL. She
All
gonna
that,
tear it up.
man.
Oh my god! Actually, I got a few questions I want to ask you, bro.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Let me get in my notes real quick. I'm genuinely curious. So who is your favorite comic, and then who is your favorite local comic?
So my favorite, like all time, or just like right now?
It could be anything, bro.
I
It's
say
up to you.
all time. Probably Dave Chappelle
Mm-hmm.
or Bernie Mac. Those are like tied for my goats. For me personally,
Yeah.
it's just my personal favorite. And my favorite local, so many people out here that I do love. I
Yeah.
say, shoot.
I'm not trying to like have you like pick over other people or nothing.
No,
But
I'm just well, of course, because I have people like big fan of Randall Lopez, CC comedian CC, Sherry Johnson, Larry Tibbs, of course, Demario Oates.
a lot of people I've never met in my entire life.
Really?
I swear, I don't know any of them.
Yeah, go see them. Go check them out.
I do. Yeah, I do need to.
And then, of course, Jaden, Dakota,
Yeah, Six Killer.
Six Killer, a beast. We'll cuss the audience member out
Oh,
at
yeah.
a moment's notice. Actually, it's so many more. I know.
I've yet to see him do like written material. Every open mic I'm at with him, he'll just stand up there and
He does it sometimes.
talk, which I fuck with because he
Yeah.
makes motherfuckers laugh just by up there just having a conversation with him.
Yeah, that's why I love about him too.
But I want to see what like his brain thinks about when he's not on stage, like when he's just at the crib writing.
Oh, he'll tell you. Like, if you have a conversation with you, he'll tell you exactly what his brain's thinking about. He'll tell you everything.
Fair enough.
He'll put it all on the line.
Throw it all out there.
For sure. I love, who else? Sandra. Just did a show with Sandra last night.
Mm-hmm.
Sandra Slade. Gerald Harris. Evan Hughes.
Gerald Harris, no doubt.
Evan
Yeah,
Hughes.
that dude's a beast.
Love Evan. I love a bunch of, and I know, it's more that I probably forgot to say. Trevor
Bro, you don't got to come up here
Carey.
and say every name that's walked through the 918.
But no, those are just some local guys that I'm like, I love these guys.
Okay, fair
Trevor
enough.
Carey and Lacey Rains.
I want to shout out Lynn K. We started on
Lynn
the
K.
same day, and she's getting shows and she's doing her thing. Every time I get on
She's
Facebook,
killing it.
she's just new show. There's somewhere that
She's grinding.
she is grinding. Daniel's also Balderas.
Daniel and Belle So Pretty will both be at a showcase at Cellar that we're putting on.
Wait, who? Daniel and who?
Belle So Pretty. Have you seen her?
Mm-mm.
Darn, man. You got to get out more.
I do need to get out more.
I love the Looney Bin. You got to move around. You got to see
There's other places. I
there's
know.
other places.
When I go to these other places, I always get on so late. So I'm performing in front of comics, and it's just I don't like.
Well,
doing
you
that.
gotta do the open mics to do the shows because
Word.
people got to see you at the open mics to know if you're funny
Yeah.
to put you on shows, and then
Yeah.
once you can do shows, other people see you on shows, they want to put you on more shows, and then
You kind of build up.
domino effect.
How does what are like the feelings like from an open mic to a show? Is it elevated or is it still kind of the same?
When you first start, how you're real nervous at
Oh,
open
yeah.
mics and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I don't get nervous at open mics anymore. Now I don't give a damn anymore. I just feel
Mm-hmm.
like whatever. I mean, of course, I'm working on stuff.
No doubt.
But I'm kind of just like, I'm saying it, kind of just like feeling it out. And then I see the reaction I get. I'm like, okay, now I know. I saw how they acted when I said this and that. So I go about fleshing out the joke more.
Okay.
But of course, I ain't finna go to no open mic with my best stuff,
Yeah, there's no point.
That's like
you already
going
know it's
to-
good.
Use your best moves at a scrimmage, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's like, or you don't, I mean, you practice how you play, though. You practice how you play, you always give 100%, but at the same time.
I'm so new to this. Like, I've only been doing it for like 4 months now, and when I go and do open mic in front of like comedians and stuff, they're obviously like, for example, Tulsa Comedy Club. I went there one time and there was no crowd because everybody was in OKC watching Bill Burr, right?
Yeah.
So it was just like people like Dakota was there, JB was there, Brian was there, and it was just like comics and a spouse. So like it was a small room, and I would do my stuff, and like it would be minimal reaction, so I couldn't even gauge if it was funny or not.
Well, sometimes, but that's good to one, because if other comedians hear you and they think you're funny, and then other people are like, hey man, I'm looking for some new people to put on. Who's somebody?
Good
and then
point.
I'm like, well, I heard this one dude the other day. He had some funny stuff, And also, yeah, that's why you shouldn't always take what you hear at an open mic too strongly, because it's really like, there's gonna be a bunch of comedians that you know.
Of course, though. That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's the world we in now.
I be hearing stuff and I be like, that was funny, but I'm like kind of just in my own zone, you know.
Yeah, I feel the same way, bro. I want to go early so I can listen to them for real and give them
Yeah.
my full
Yeah,
attention.
if you get put on late, well, I mean, if I, you know, not for here like local stuff, I probably I'm good. But I'm out of town, you know. I'm like, well, I'm gonna stay because I already came here. So
Yeah, that's true. So, do you remember the first joke you wrote, or maybe the first joke you performed or said?
well, yeah. So at the first open mic I did, because
Yeah.
I really wasn't trying to be a comedian. I really just, I was walking downtown with some friends, and we was teed, and we stumbled into an open mic,
Oh wow.
and I like jokingly signed up just as a joke. I really wasn't finna do it, but then I remember I went up there, and I had said something. What was I talking about? Oh, I had said, how come there's no racist supervillains in film? Like, you know, in these
Yeah.
movies. I was like, you telling me if superpowers was real, you tell me there wouldn't be like one racist supervillain?
Oh, there gotta be.
It would be at least one. Like, one dude will get on the Batman, be fighting again, like, why did you put bombs in every low income neighborhood in Gotham? And he's like, cause I'm MAGA man and I hate the blacks. And he presses the button and Batman law, you know, like.
Yeah.
I just don't. Yeah, that was a joke though, and they were like, "That's hilarious."
Did you hold on to that one for a while?
No, I stopped saying that. Like that was like it was funny, but like I wanted to flesh it out. But also like I have a problem. I just like write a billion jokes, and so I don't focus on. I mean, I do. I have my my best ones that I save.
How do you gauge without going on stage which ones are funnier? Test them on your friends, or do you say it?
Yeah, you test them
yourself?
out of conversation sometimes. Like you might, so I might slip it in like if we talking about something, I'm like, actually, I just wrote a joke about that. So instead of just saying like, hey, I just wrote a joke, I'll like bring up something, and if somebody laughs, I'm like, okay, it's funny.
Okay, word.
You know,
Because I do the same thing. I can't sleep at night. I have a problem going to bed. I don't know why, but so I'll be laying in bed, like close my eyes, ready to go to bed, whatever. Everything's turned off, and then I'll be picturing myself on stage, and then I just start speaking in my brain. And I start writing jokes down, and I won't even touch the joke forever, you know? Cause
yeah, just write it down though, because you might come back to it like a year from now and be like, oh, that was actually some heat I wrote down, and it might apply to a joke you just wrote. You know, it might be the
you can put it together and
puzzle piece.
Yeah, now you
trying
got
to
2
build
minutes.
a big old puzzle. You just sometimes when you know those 1,000-piece puzzles, you might find a piece. It's like this would be useful
later.
Later, yeah,
I'm gonna need it at some point.
But we found it. You know, it's like that.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I actually do got my first show coming up in a week at Martini's.
With
It's like the entry levels for sure.
who's hosting?
It's who I don't know who's it's not. It's just like a little. I guess you call it a showcase. It's like 7 or 8 comics, and it's with Teague.
Angela Teague.
Angela Teague.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
I'm freaking nervous, bro. I've been on a streak of just straight bombing because I've been trying new stuff. Every time I go up, I do something new, and it is not working out well.
Well, you just find what you did well.
Yeah.
See, just pay attention to that. So slow down.
Okay.
You gotta slow down when you perform, and when you perform it, listen to like what they start liking. Like, cause maybe they don't give a thunderous. They're not finna belly laugh at everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once you hear the little stuff they laughing at, kind of mentally, remembering, and once you're done, write down what they did like, write down what they obviously did not.
Okay.
Kind of trim that off and fill something else new in that'll be better.
That's a whole I'm glad you said that, bro. That's a whole process I haven't even done.
See?
I get off stage and then I just like, all right, that was cool, and I don't go back and edit the fat. I act like I need to say it differently to make it work. But that's a good point because I'm stuck right now in like just mostly storytelling. So I'll tell stories and then I have my punches already in the story, and then I'll come up with some stuff on stage and kind of spice it a little bit. But it would be such a good advantage for me to start trimming the fat off these. Like maybe there's a route in the story I don't even need to go down.
Yeah,
I just need to cut that route, keep on going this way.
Yeah, like
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you just gotta find a different approach. Like the stuff that they laughing at, that means it's funny. So keep that. But the stuff they're not laughing at, if it's not important, get rid of it. I mean, because you go up there and say a bunch of like and ums, and the time you took saying all them likes and ums and might be giving side info that doesn't matter to the joke, that's time you wasted. You only got 5 minutes, at open mics or whatever.
Right.
So use that 5 minutes to the best of your ability. Get as much laughter as you can.
I actually was talking to my girlfriend about this. I wish you were at the Cellar Dweller. I mean, I'll be there again. This is gonna happen again.
Yeah, I'll be there this Sunday.
But I wish you were there 2 weeks ago because I had my best set I ever had.
Mhm.
And the first time I went to Cellar Dweller, you were there, and I
Uh-huh.
was just drunk, and I just was stupid. I went up there and did some stupid shit. Like every 30 seconds, I was like, "I'm drunk. I'm sorry, guys." It was dumb.
You ain't the only one.
Oh, say what?
You ain't the only one.
No,
that
I
do
did.
that.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
But then I went back, and you and Roscoe both weren't there, and JB was hosting it,
Mhm.
and I tried out some new stuff, and it actually went like I was so happy with how good it went.
Uh-huh.
And some guy actually came up to me. He was like, "Man, I think you had Joker tonight, bro." And I was like, "No shit." He was
There
like,
you
"Yeah,
go.
no doubt.
When you hear stuff like that, that's when you got keep those.
Keep that."
Yeah.
It was a joke. I had bought a pinky ring at an antique shop that day.
Mhm.
I'd never want to wear a ring. I never thought about it, but I saw a tiger. It was a tiger. I was like, "Oh shit." So I bought it, right?
Mhm.
And so I went up on stage and I was like, my girl, she wants me to spice up a little bit, but I'm white. Now I don't know nothing about spices, bro. So she asked me to punish her. So I was like, so I bought a pinky ring, and everybody laughed at that. I didn't even write that. I just thought it'd be funny. And then that pinky ring broke, bro. It broke like the next day, dog. So
There you go.
I don't know where I was going with that, but I went and took those same jokes to the Hunt Club, to the Looney Bin, and to Kendall's the next week. I did 3 in 2 days, and at the Looney Bin, Allie lit me at a minute and a half because I said fuck. She got tired. She's tired of it. She doesn't want me to say fuck no more.
I remember, when I was hosting last week,
Yeah.
you had said something, and she said, "Yeah, I just lit him," and I was like, "Damn, you just started," and she was like, "Yeah, I tell him all the time to stop cussing up there." It was funny, because I remember she said something. Did you curse up there? And I was like, "Nah," and I think I did. I might have said like, "I'm just fucking around" or something. Like I think I said something that was.
That's literally what I kind of said.
Yeah.
Same type of way. Just say
Sure,
fucking
play
around.
about that F word. It's funny because at the OKC, well, not the Looney Band, but the OKC little comedy club, man,
Yeah.
they'll let you say whatever you want at the open mic.
Mm-hmm.
When I went up there, I was like, the first dude was like, he said some nut shit, and I was like, yo. I was like, y'all got no filters here, huh? They're like, nah, we're different here in OKC. I was like, okay, my bad, my fault, my bad.
When did you how long in do you think until you started traveling?
It took me like, I did a hella networking like off the jump. I was like, I'm one of those people, when I start doing something, I want to do it the best. Like, I'm instantly looking up how-tos and
Okay.
like, stuff like that and what to,
So I'm kind of surprised you didn't read that one book,
what book?
the Comedy Bible. It's not like you said, it ain't gonna teach you how to be funny, bro.
Yeah.
But it just there was a headliner that came through, absolutely murdered.
Mhm.
And I was talking to him, I was like, "Hey man, what's just like one simple thing of advice you could give a young comic?" And he was like, "I read the Comedy Bible and I noticed big difference in my whole process, and just in joke writing and telling jokes on stage and how I talk to people. Like my whole process changed."
I'll check it out. Well, I just never heard of it. Well, I've
Fair.
heard of
No,
it.
that's fair. That's
but
fair.
I'm real. Don't get me wrong.
I haven't read it either, bro. I don't know why I'm talking all this shit. I ain't even read it.
I take advice. And, I take advice and I take it, but take it with a grain of salt. Because it's like, well, I do it like this, that, and the other. And sometimes that just doesn't work for me. Not saying that
Yeah.
it's not a valid, process.
Yeah.
It's just like, for example, you ever see somebody that likes hooping and had like a really ugly jump shot, but it falls?
Yeah.
So if he just fixed his jump shot, well, it's falling, so who cares?
Yeah. Like Lonzo.
You don't judge the form if the shot falling.
Yeah,
You know,
good
so
point.
who cares? Like, that's how I do. That's how I feel like with comedy. It's like,
That's important.
you can write down, and maybe I could take some bits and pieces of your process that'll make mine better. But what if my process is fine too? Not saying, of course I'm, just a beginner.
Yeah, I'm saying the same. I'm saying like I was, my jump shot ain't falling basically right now. It's kind of like I'm shooting and I miss, shooting and I miss, and then I hit it, and then I hit and I shoot and I miss. So I'm trying to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out.
Well, so when you're at that point where it's like, okay, well, my jumper's not falling, then yes, you need to make some adjustments. So you got to see what are in your mechanics. So look at the mechanics of somebody. What I do is I look at the mechanics of somebody that is killing it. I look at a comedian that is just like, I'm either a local guy or like a legend. I might watch somebody on YouTube, or I might just watch somebody, around here that's doing a great job. And I see what are they doing that's making the crowd laugh. What is he doing on stage for himself, putting himself in a position to make the crowd laugh.
Yeah.
And I know with me, like, I know whenever I'm like talking to the crowd work, interacting with them, and
Yeah,
just
that's big. Every time I see that gets them involved. They're
hmm
now like all ears on you. They're like,
yeah, they get comfortable. That's why
yeah,
I do it because people like, yeah, don't do crowd work. And I'll be like, why not? I mean,
yeah,
that's
why?
just it's like one of my strengths, and also just like it gives you something fresh. It makes it easier for me because I can't remember all my jokes like word for word. I can't. No one can. Well, some people can, but
That's interesting. Like, do you think it's important to know it word for word? Because what I think, if you're working out a joke and when you say it a certain way, you say these words and then these words and it works, I feel like it almost is important to remember it
we
that
gotta
way.
rehearse. You just gotta rehearse your stuff.
You do it in front of the mirror?
Yeah, I do it in front of the mirror.
Yeah.
I might do it in the shower. I do it in the car,
Mm-hmm.
or like, yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Just stuff to like get in the muscle memory and stuff.
no doubt. I do it in front of the mirror too. Usually when I'm in the shower or driving, I'll think of new stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to think of new stuff. I need to really make sure I got the stuff I got down good
Well,
already.
keep working on your new stuff too.
Yeah, okay.
Just find a balance. Yeah, like work on yours, get your fundamentals right, but also start pick new stuff. Yeah, because I'm telling you, people gonna get tired of. Because some people just say the same stuff, or people
Yeah.
got like 3 jokes total. And I'm like,
Mhm.
there's no way. Like people like, yeah, I've been doing this shit for like 10, 12 years.
I'm like, why are you saying the same thing
Why
every
you
time
say
I
the
see you?
same shit? Yeah.
We got it. We got it. We got it. But dang, dude, those some headliners when they get that hour though, they keep it. I've seen a few comedians at Looney Bin. I've been there like a year over time, and I've seen people come back through, and they've said pretty much the same thing. If they don't got crowd work, then it's almost identical. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, but if it's paying the bills, it would be hard to try to venture out and change and think of new stuff. I don't know. I'd want to, but I could see how some people would be like, well, I already got this hour. I'm getting shows. People still invite me back. Why should I come up with new stuff?
I mean, hey,
I don't know what.
It's for them to do what they want to do.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
what I'm
their
even saying.
It's theirs.
Yeah,
I
that's a
mean,
good
I'm not
point.
telling nobody, hey, tell your jokes like this, because that's their jokes,
I'm gonna get another question out real quick.
All right, go
I
ahead.
appreciate you coming by, bro.
Oh, of course, man.
For real.
Anytime, anytime.
Uh, my buddy's here real quick. Yeah, come in the garage and go upstairs. All right. Where did you do your first stand up at?
The rabbit hole
The Rabbit Hole. Where's
The-
this at?
downtown, right next to the Max,
Mm-hmm.
and like Reds. You know what I'm talking about?
I've never been to the Rabbit Hole. No.
Yeah,
I know where Max is though.
yeah. It's right next to what's that called? The little dance club.
It's over about whiskey.
Oots. No, it's not next to whiskey now. It's kind of in that area. What's that Oonts club? You know?
the lot.
No, not the lot.
No, what is it, bro? I don't know.
Darn, not Fazler.
But that's the place that you just walked in and wrote your name down, right? The Rabbit. Okay.
Yeah, rabbit hole. And then I just did like a set.
Mm-hmm.
I was drunk. I was just talking about random stuff that I be thinking sometimes, and they were like, "That's funny, bro." And I just started going to more open mic, just kind of like checking it out.
Yeah.
And then I did some shows because people like, "You're funny, bro. Put you on a show." Did some shows. Did some more shows.
You start did you get like addicted to it at some point or start loving it?
Yeah, because I mean, I was doing good. People was laughing. People tell me I was funny. I was like, really? People was like, man, you should do it. You're funny, bro. You should have been did this. I was like,
been there, bro.
I, so I started doing it, and then now I'm just been doing it a year now. Host a show every Sunday now. Host at the Looney Bin.
Dude, I know that was awesome, man. That was a great show.
That was
for
my
real.
first time like hosting for a weekend. It was just like 6 shows in 4 days. I was like, I'm tired. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't see how them travel. Well, I gotta get conditioned for that. But I
Mhm.
was like,
How long you been hosting at the Cellar Dweller?
like a year.
Wow.
Like a
So
year.
you got on there pretty early.
Yeah, that's why I was confused when they asked me to do it. I was like, I just started doing kind of like a couple months ago. And
Yeah.
they were like, no, bro, we need you to host it. And I was like,
Word, bro. That's awesome.
Me
man.
and Roscoe.
Where do you like the Tulsa comedy scene? Like, is there another place? I'm not trying to. Okay, take Tulsa out of
No,
it.
I hate these people. No, I'm playing now.
Yeah, where would you want to go? Like, what other scene in America would you?
I go to
be
New York
interested?
or Cali. Like, I mean, I
Yeah.
go to where it's at the best level. Or I go to like a big city like Austin,
Austin.
Dallas, St. Louis. Where else? Atlanta, somewhere, big city.
Bro, we gotta go try to get on that Kill Tony down in Austin.
Oh yeah, I be watching. Yeah,
Yeah, get a
I like
minute up
David
there.
Lucas
That's
a lot.
big. Oh, David Lucas is
David
hilarious,
Lucas, big
bro.
David Lucas.
Go-
I love all those all deaf digital comedians.
Yeah.
Because that little. You ever watch Roast Me?
Mm-mm.
Just a show where they just cook each other.
Really?
It's beautiful, honestly. It's just roasting at its highest level.
That's great, bro. That'd be a fun.
That's
show
what
to
I
be
like. I like to roast. That's like my thing. When I like fully roast audience members. Cause I don't be trying to you pay money and I'm like, you fat bitch. I'll never do something. I'll never do that now.
No, nothing straight disrespectful. Nothing.
Yeah, I never do. I poke fun at you though, but I never. I ain't never went up there. You ugly motherfucker. No, you paid $20. You paid $15, $10, $15, $20. I'm not finna insult you.
Yeah, and I want you to have good things to say.
Yeah, I
about
want you to have fun. Nobody has fun when they get insulted.
No doubt.
Other people are. No, I would never single nobody, but I will be like, hey, sir. Such and such. I might ask some poke fun, little tease, but nothing.
How long you been doing the crowd work for? Is that something you started doing when you were?
I actually that's where I always did because I did that
Really?
from the jump. Just because I'm like, I just have a natural talent. I just think of shit on the fly real quick.
Yeah.
Because my first set, this bald lady, she kept interrupting me. No, she wasn't bald. Let me not say she was bald. She had a little low blonde cut.
Yeah.
And I was just like, somebody, security, get Slim Shady out of here or something. And she was mad, but she started laughing. She was like, okay, that's funny. I was like, oh, thank God.
Thank God I don't want to come over here.
Yeah, she was about to lose
Make a scene.
Yeah. Some days I do be saying stuff that's too far. And I'm like, uh-oh. But they be laughing. I'm like, oh, all right.
We're chilling, dude. Yeah.
All right, bro.
Fair enough. Well, I'm going to come to Cellar Door Sunday.
Yeah, I'll be back Sunday. We going.
I just told the dumbest jokes at the Looney Bin Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Things that I was laughing at myself, but it was bad.
That's important though. If you gotta find it funny before anybody else finds it funny.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know who said the saying, but I've heard it where it's like, if you're afraid to say it, the crowd's afraid to hear it. So
that's a good point.
Yeah,
I want to come back to Cellar Dweller, but I'm working on the same jokes that I'm trying to take to the show with me next Sunday. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. And I just said that. I said Cellar Dweller 2 weeks ago, so I really don't want to go back and say the same stuff again. That'd be kind of boring for the crowd.
Well, say change up what you said.
Just change up a little bit.
If you like you say you didn't get the that good of a reaction on it, then change up some stuff.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Overthinking it, man.
I definitely am overthinking it. For sure. I'm telling you, I stay up too late at night and just sit there overthinking it. For sure.
If people show up to open mic, they showed up, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they know they're gonna hurt. Okay. Well, they don't know, but yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I appreciate you coming on the pod, bro.
For sure.
Taking some time out your day.
Anytime.
I didn't mean to cut into your nap time.
Oh, it's definitely gonna resume. But no problem, man. No problem.
Where can I find you at? The socials or whatever?
On Twitter, Stand Up Peta. Because Stand Up PEDA.
Okay.
On Instagram, I'm a Cepeda, IMMA Cepeda CEPEDA.
Okay.
Facebook, Cepeda Cheeks Comedy. TikTok, Cepeda Cheeks.
Got you. And where are you gonna be in the coming weeks? You got any dates?
Cellar Dweller. Let me pull out my calendar.
Yeah, no doubt.
Quick.
This will be up Wednesday of this week, maybe Tuesday.
Wednesday. So. Okay, so let me get.
And you guys can see me at the Looney Bin on Wednesdays, Looney Bin Tulsa, and then Sunday, February 26th, I'll be at Martini's Lounge.
Martini's Lounge.
It's a small bar, so don't all 47 of y'all come.
That's a great round. I mean, that's a great room.
Yeah, just a few you come. Not all 47 of my viewers.
No, tell them all to pull up.
But we got the perfect equilibrium. I have 47 subscribers and all 47 watched the last podcast a few days ago.
They love it.
Yeah, dude,
they only watched it once. I need to watch 2 times. That way he's almost at 100.
No doubt. Please.
Come on now, guys.
And I do appreciate all y'all watching, man. I'm just trying to do something new and make some friends in the comedy world.
We love y'all. So I got you.
Yeah.
Next Saturday we having a showcase at Cellar Dweller. Then next Sunday I'll be. Oh no. Next Sunday I'll be. Not Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Next Sunday. Sorry, on the 26th. I got 2 shows at Ruby Red Nightclub. And at Studio 30.
Gotcha.
And then that's it for. Oh, and then on the 28th, I'll be in OKC at Othello's.
Damn, look at you, bro.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations, bro. Let's wrap it this thing up.
All right, then.
Appreciate you coming, man.
Thank you for having me.